Top of the day to you, beautiful people. Joe Corbisiero, CEO, Dream Homes team. So today I wanted to really share with you what's happening on the market. We're here at the end of February, the real estate market. And there's been so much noise, the news talking about something, real estate agents saying something else, economists coming up with a different perspective. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you facts, statistics, and facts that's really gonna give you a different perspective of what's happening in San Diego County and actually in the US in general, as far as it goes with the real estate market. Is it a good time to buy? Is the market crashing? So many questions arising in the last few months. So I'll share with you, share my screen. I'm gonna make it brief. If you'd like to know more details or go in depth with this, feel free to reach out to me. So here we go. So let's start with this incredible info here. Yahoo, 2023 housing correction could be the largest since World War II. This is nuts, February 24th. They're saying that the houses prices, they're higher, they're 38% higher than they were at the start of the pandemic and so on and so forth. So that we're gonna see an insane drop in prices. And then we have, what was this? Going bank ranks here, the market crash. Let me share this with you. How to prepare for a potential housing market crash in 2023. So, there's a lot of concern about the economy, literally regarding inflation. Everybody's talking about this. We're going to have a crash in 2023. And then Goldman Sachs, this is the best. Those are the 4 cities will suffer 2008 crash in home values. Goldman Sachs says so. Now, number 1 is Phoenix, number 2, Austin, and number 3 is San Diego. Look at this, we made the, for Goldman Sachs, we did make the list, the top 4. Now, as you all know, it's all about supply and demand. I'm gonna show you something very important here to understand. So we have detached, attached, twin homes, and townhomes. So those are all pretty much the houses, the type of homes that that people buy. So active, and I'm going to put all active. There you go. You got 2,292 units. 2,292 units for sale in San Diego County. This is the whole county. It's not about zip code. The whole county of San Diego. Now, if I take this out and active, and I just go for sold last month in January, you can see that we had about 1,369 homes sold. So that means that at this speed, we only have a month and a half, let's say a month and a half worth of inventory. Now, what does it mean? Is that if we do the same amount of sales in February, which today is the 27th, I'm showing this video, we not gonna have enough inventory. We only have a month and a half, unless other people are going to put properties on the market, other sellers. Now, if I look at what pending status, so pending the end of February is 2,214 units, means that there's more than what we have on the market. Now, if I do sold up to today, so this month, bear with me, we have 1,331. So I'm expecting by, the March 1st, let's say by February 28th, we're going to have about 15 to 1,600 homes sold. So we still have 2,000 homes for sale, but we have 1,600 sold in 1 month. So that means that inventory, it's a big problem. And it's actually a good problem to have at this point because prices ain't going to go anywhere. We're not going to have a crash because there's not enough inventory. You might want to say, oh yes, we did have a decline in home buyers out there. There's been way less. And I'll show you, for some of you that know, there's a software called Showing Time. And Showing Time, here it is an index. Showing Time is basically the software we use as a real estate agent to book an appointment to go see homes. Now, look at this, January 2023, yes, it's true. We have 52% less showing requests than we had in January, actually 2022. But if you look at it, look at February 22, 280. Those are then 251. This is for the West region, is in thousands. So if you look at it, the 12-month average was 139.9, 140,000 showing requests. So look at this graph starting from 2014 all the way to 2023, right? So those are the historical showing time index by month. And you can see the West region here, it's pretty much above that was in 2019. So what crash can we actually get? You know, let's talk about something else that, the medias have been portrayed. Oh, the unemployment rate, the people are not making enough money, affordability, whatever you want to come up. Great. So we're talking about unemployment rate. There's a 3.4% unemployment rate in January 2023. Look at this for a second. I mean, it's nuts. There is 517,000 jobs added just in the month of January. I mean, this is something that the average employment rate was in 5 to 6%, and I don't have that slide here. But what I wanted to really make a point is that I don't have any agenda here. I just want to let you understand that media leads by fear. So what happens is they try to embed this fear within people, and somehow, I don't know for what agenda, to be honest with you at this point, but there's no significant proof that we're going into a recession with a real estate market recession. Jobs are still out there, people are still employed. And, somebody else was saying on the phone to me, it's like, well, what if we're going to have so much inventory? I'm like, okay, let's dissect that for a second. Who's going to sell a house now in the next 12 months, in the next 18 months, when the rates are 6.5% or 7%, if they own a property and they have secured a rate of 3%, nobody's going to sell. They'd rather wait. They're going to wait until their interest rates go down again, and then they're going to make that move. They're going to sell their property and buy a bigger one, or downsizing or move out of state, or whatever the circumstances are. The only ones that are selling today, guys, are the ones that are moving out of state. They got a new job or whatever circumstance, or retiring. People that had a divorce or a death in the family, or it could be they had a baby, so they need to get something bigger to have more space. That's all you get on the market. There's nothing else. So with that said, I wouldn't be too concerned about what the media says. I just share with you some important facts and stats, because I don't like to just watch what the media is trying to portray. I always like to do my research. I hope you agree with me. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me directly, 760-201-9252. My name is Joe Corbisiero with the Dream Homes team. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.